Deirdre N Media presents Your Coach in a Box. Affordable, mind-enriching programs.
Gildan Audio presents an unabridged recording of Bourgeois Dignity, Why Economics Can't Explain the Modern World, by Deirdre N. Mccloskey. Narrated by Marguerite Gavin. Preface. A big change in the common opinion about markets and innovation, I claim, caused the Industrial Revolution, and then the modern world. The change occurred during the 17th and 18th centuries in northwestern Europe. More or less suddenly, the Dutch and British and then the Americans and the French began talking about the middle class, high or low, the bourgeoisie, as though it were dignified and free. The result was modern economic growth. That is, ideas or rhetoric enriched us. The cause, in other words, was language, that most human of our accomplishments. The cause was not in the first instance an economic material change, not the rise of this or that class, or the flourishing of this or that trade, or the exploitation of this or that group. To put the claim another way, our enrichment was not a matter of prudence only, which after all is a virtue possessed by rats and grass too. A change in rhetoric about prudence, and about the other and peculiarly human virtues, exercised in a commercial society, started the material and spiritual progress. Since then, the bourgeois rhetoric has been alleviating poverty worldwide and enlarging the spiritual scope of human life. The outcome has falsified the old prediction from the left that markets and innovation would make the working class miserable, or from the right that the material gains from industrialization would be offset by moral corruption. In other words, I argue that depending exclusively on materialism to explain the modern world, whether right-wing economics or left-wing historical materialism, is mistaken. The two books to follow will make the positive case for a rhetorical or ideological cause of our greatly enlarged human scope. Here the case is negative. The usual and materialist economic histories do not seem to work. Bourgeois dignity and liberty might. Such a theme is old-fashioned, as old as 18th-century political theory, or it is new-fashioned, as new as 21st-century studies of discourse. Either way, it challenges the usual notions about capitalism. Most people harbor beliefs about the origins of the modern economy.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?